I wonder if there's any sweet, like, you can't gain life this turn cards in Pauper that he could be throwing at me here. We're definitely going to mulligan this one lander. This hand is fine. It's got turn 2 Lone Missionary, and it's got some card advantage. We can rebuy the Lone Missionary, so perfect. Exactly what we needed. Not bad at all for a mull to 6. This is where Lone Missionary is gonna shine, because not only does he gain me 4 life, but he'll have to spend another burn spell to kill it, or it'll trade with a Kiln Fiend, or start taking 2 points of his life every turn. I think I'm getting lava spiked here. Oh, Rift Bolted. Evolving Wilds, go. I'm gonna break for a Plains. I kind of want to play the Augur of Skulls before he has a chance to empty too many cards. It's going to depend a lot on what he does here. Like, if he plays a Keldon Marauders, I think I definitely go Lone Missionary, Chump, Unearth Lone Missionary. That's 8 life. 8 life and one of his cards. The Kiln Fiend is just as bad for me. So I definitely want to get Lone Missionary out there so that I can Chump. He'll probably burn it, which is unfortunate, but at least I will have gotten 4 life and saved burn from going to my face. And now I have another Unearth. So I'm about to take a lot of damage from this Kiln Fiend, and that's worrisome because I don't actually have a way to deal with it yet. Is he just not going to beat the Kiln Fiend? He's going to play not beat and then play a second Kiln Fiend? No, he's beating. He's going to allow me to block. Well, that was awfully nice of him, because I know he has burn. I am relieved and happy to make that trade. I wonder what he's got going on. Maybe another Fiend? Or just some burn. Why didn't he Chain Lightning my guy? Doesn't make any sense. Oh well, I don't have time to worry about his awful play. I'm gonna Unearth my Lone Missionary, pick up another 4 life, and then play Augur of Skulls. And then if he doesn't use a burn spell on the Augur of Skulls, he is definitely gonna bite it. Cycle Forgotten Cave. I don't know why he didn't do that last turn, because I don't think he made a land drop. Yep, Lone Missionary and Augur and go. And like, I don't really have a whole lot in my hand, but I don't really need a whole lot. I mean, his loss of cards due to having to replenish 8 or undo 8 life I gained and eventually 4 more life I gained is just going to be too much for him, I think. He basically has to burn Augur of Skulls this turn too, which is awesome because it means I get another card out of his hand. If he doesn't, then I'm just gonna wreck him for 2 cards, which I don't think he can afford at this point unless his hand is just all mountains. I might even get really greedy if he... No, I'm not gonna do that. Searing Blaze for 1. Oh, Incinerate. Pretty good. It'll be Phyrexian Rager, and then a land drop, and then beat for 2. That is gross. Well, this matchup looks better already, and like I said, that doesn't mean this deck is better than the red-black version, but you gotta figure if you're gonna play this deck all the time, then it's nice to have a favorable matchup. So, I am... Ooh, that's gross. He hasn't really played anything. I don't know where the bottleneck in his hand is, but... I will be happy to crack rat him here, since it doesn't seem like he has a 3rd land. I would play the Rager here if I needed more guys, but I don't. I've got plenty of stuff. Now he's gonna bolt me, which doesn't make any difference. He's still getting crack ratsed. Pretty sure he can't do 15 points next turn. Or 17. I thought he was gonna bolt me again. See, I don't understand why he didn't bolt me and needle drop on his turn, because he might have drawn a mountain and would have been able to play it, or maybe unlock a stagger shock or whatever, but I can't see his hand. So he gets to skip a draw, and we've got 6 power now. And we'll just beat down. Play Guardian of the Guild Pact and threaten lethal next turn, if he takes 6 here. Protection from your deck, and F6. You know it's the best play when it lets you F6 and you don't have to think. I'm being bolted twice more. I don't think he can do 11 damage here. I would be very impressed if he could. He would need all his cards to be Fire Blasts and 6 mountains. He might have Stagger Shock, which would slow me down a little bit. Or Searing Blaze. Searing Blaze on a guy will buy him a turn. Man, I've had a lot of life gain both games, but I've definitely needed every bit of it to stay competitive. So that's... It's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. And pretty much everything I've drawn has just been disgusting. I'll take him to 2 and run out the Rift Watcher. No reason not to. And that should do it. Alright, so definitely improved that matchup, as it never felt like we were behind, so awesome.